So last class we have discussed about the problems on the electricity. Today we have taken as one of the problem on electricity, the 12.7. The problem is an electric lamp whose resistance is 20 ohm and the conductor of 4 ohm resistance are connected to the 6 volt battery. Okay, so I calculate. So these three things are we have to calculate. A, the total resistance of the circuit, and B, the current through the circuit, and the C, the potential differences across the electric lamp and conductor. Okay, first we have to write the given data. What are they given? We have to write that. We have given the resistance. Then we have taken as the two resistance because the whose resistance is 20 ohm and the 4 ohm, like that one. R1 is 20 ohm and R2 is 4 ohm, and it is connected to the battery, 6 volt battery. Okay, these three things will be given, and we have to take first we have to solve the A. The total resistance of the circuit. We know that the total resistance is nothing but we have to addition the two R's. That is, the resistances we can take as the R. R is equal to R1 plus R2, and we know that R1 is 20 ohm plus R2 is 4 ohm, and R is equal to 24 ohm. So this is the total resistance of the circuit. This is the A. We go to the B. What's the B? B, the current through the circuit. How much the current through the circuit? The current through the circuit. Now we can find out the current. Current I is equal to V by RS. S is nothing but the series. Now we can find out I is equal to V. V they will be given 6 volt divided. So resistance of the series we find out R is equal to the 24 ohm. Okay, now we have to calculate and divide it by these two things, and already we know that literally we can take like that one, like 24. Okay, 24 here, and we have taken a 6 here. In the 24 table 6 is not coming, that's why we can add 1 0 here, and we have to put on the point here, and literally we can take a 0 also here. The 24 twos are 48, and 10 minus 8 2, 6 minus 5 1, 12, remaining 12, and we have to, in the 24 table we don't have the 12, that's why we have to add another 0 here, and 24 5s are 120, so it will become 0. Now we find out the current. So current I is equal to 0.25 ampere. So this is the current through the circuit. Okay, the B is enough, and there is no space. We have to solve the C, and we have to rub this one. I think so. You have to rewind that, and you will get the A, and also given data. So what is the C is? C is the potential differences across the potential differences across the electric lamp and conductor. So both the lamp and conductor we have to solve the problem. First we have to take as the electric lamp, then we have to take as the conductor. Okay. First we have to take one. The potential differences we can take as V, but in this case we have to solve the potential differences. That's why we can take as the V1 and V2. You have to write the first things. Okay. V1 is equal to R1 into I and V2 is equal to R2 into I. And we know the R1. So what is the R1? We have to solve that the thing. The R1 is just, we have to remember that 0.25. Sorry, R1 is 20 ohm. Okay, I also forget that. The 20 ohm into, and we find out the I. I is 0.25 ampere. We have to bifurcate that and we have to add this one. Just we have to simply taken as 0.25 into 20. Just sometimes we forget the point here. Okay, we don't have any decimals. That's fine. So 0 into 5, 0. 0 into 2, 0. And 0 into 0, it is also the 0. And again we can take as 2 5s are 10, 0 here, 1 here. And 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1, 5. And 2 0 is also the 0. So 0, 0, 5 and 0. And now we have to look at the current here. How much decimal it will be taken as the number, it will be add the decimal here, and we have taken here 2 decimal here, we have put on the point here. So now the V1 is equal to 5.00, or we can also take as V1 is equal to 5 volt. V1 we get 5 volt and V2 is equal to R2 into I. Okay. Now we have taken R2 here. V2 is equal to R2 is 4 ohm and the current 0.25 ampere. Just we have to simplification, we have to taken as the 4 into, we have to write the 0.25 or 1 by 4. Both will be the same. Now to solve this one taken 1 divided by 4. The 4 ones are 4 ones are 4 cancel. It will get 1 here. So 1 into 1, 1. Now the V2 is 1 volt. This is we get the final answer. The conductor and the electric lamp, the V1 and V2.